This is a 2019 Tesla Model S 100D, and that's important for us, the fact that it's not a P100D. Reason being is a couple of reasons. The P sacrifices quite a lot of range for the performance, and when you think about this car itself, still has a 0 to 60 time of around the 4-second mark. I think it might even be under 4 seconds. It's still more than fast enough for anything you'd ever need on the public highway. It's a beautiful example. It's 2019 on a 19 plate, as I mentioned. One owner from new. It's covered 25,000 miles, and I'll talk you around the car, some of the options and spec now. The car's deep blue metallic with the black leather interior. And then being a Tesla, it comes with all sorts of options standard. There's not many things you can choose on a Tesla. Things such as the LED headlights with automatic high beam. So these will dip and then re-beam when cars come the other way. And then again, importantly at the front end, one key bit to note is that this is the facelift Model S. So there's a tiny little grille here. On the older ones, this whole section used to be a big black grille. Now it's all streamlined, looks much neater, much more modern, much better looking car in our opinion. Coming round the side, you've got these 19-inch silver slipstream alloy wheels, and these are designed to cover as much surface area, again, to help with the airflow and help with the range ultimately. The car's covered in cameras. Being a Tesla, it's got again, another option of this car is the enhanced autopilot, which these cameras all work towards. There's one in the door sill there, and then these flush door handles, which you just push, they pop out, and then they're like an electric release, and you can get a quick view of the black leather interior, like I mentioned, which also comes with the brown wood trim as part of the black leather. Coming round the back. So if we go around the back of the car, we'll look in the back seats when we get around the other side. On this side here, hidden away in this sort of red section here, is the charge point. So that electronically opens and closes when you go to charge the vehicle. You've got a power boot, as you would expect on a car these days. And then again, being an electric car, it's got a huge boot. It's absolutely massive, extremely deep. A parcel shelf to stop people looking in the back windows, as you'd expect. And then a little bit of a cubby hole down there. Under the boot floor here, we've got the sort of domestic 3-pin charging point. So this is what you'd plug in at home overnight if you haven't got a charging point installed in your garage or something, and then that end goes in the car. It's a Tesla's original one. First aid kit, and then a couple of adapters, one for travelling through Europe and one for if you've got a charge point at home already, that's what that end is for. So as I mentioned, power close boot on the button there. Again, being an electric car, no exhaust pipes needed. It's very simplistic, all to do with maximising range. And then coming around this side so you can get a look in the back seats. So again, all very nicely finished with the leather door cards, etc. And then a completely flat floor because the batteries are underneath, and the 2 USB ports in the middle. And then coming in the driver's side, you've got, again, as I mentioned, nice leather door cards, electric windows, power folding mirrors which will fold when the car locks. Full electric seats, as you would expect. And then you've got the, again, nice steering wheel with the sort of voice control, and you can control where that clock is on the right hand side. You can choose other options, but most importantly in here is this big 17-inch infotainment screen. So if I go onto the car screen here, so you can see the car's a Model S 100D, 25,500 miles, and as I mentioned earlier, the enhanced autopilot package there, which is a £5,800 option. And then another beautiful thing about Teslas is when they're charging, I mean, for us, you've got this sort of arcade box, so you can do things whilst it's charging. You don't have to sit there doing nothing like any other brand of electric car. You've got solitaire, Sonic, play games, whatever you want to do. And then this absolutely huge nav screen, which will, if you press up here, will automatically take you to all the superchargers. So there's 18 superchargers it's found there within around 20 miles of where we are now. So a beautiful sort of feature there. Car's got heated steering wheel, heated seats, and then importantly, if you have a look above me, you'll notice a big glass panoramic roof. So that's a lovely feature. It goes all the way back behind the rear seats, so everybody benefits from it, and it will automatically tint when the sun shines on it, so you're not getting sort of blinded by the sun. And then that's complemented by this Alcantara headlining, which goes all the way around and down the A-pillars. So that's the inside of the car. If I jump back out, again, as I mentioned, the car's beautiful in this deep blue colour. There's not many out there in this colour. And again, another beautiful point of the 100D versus the P100D is that from when we've advertised this car, literally today, the car is, I think it's almost £10,000 cheaper than the first P100D, if that makes sense. And like I say, you get more range, it's still plenty fast enough. It's one owner from new, 25,500 miles. They don't come much better. My name's Ben, thank you very much for watching.